Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines. We are playing Exactville and we are using the Mass Transit DLC. Let's quickly empty that bad boy over there. Okay, so I had a little bit of grief in the comments with regards to this rail bridge. And I want to quickly spend 1 second just discussing, a little bit more than 1 second, but I'll do it anyway. So I've been asked why I didn't put the rail at grade and then the road over the top or underneath it. And the simple reason for that is because this road, Annabelle Street, and yes, Annabelle Street at the moment is planned to become a major highway in the city in the future. You can see it's a dual carriageway separated, and to be very honest, I should probably speed this up a little bit because it is actually a highway. So it'll become a highway, and it'll become a big highway. We're talking 3x3, 4x4 lanes or something like that. Really big with interchanges all alongside it, but we don't have the demand for traffic just yet. So because the city planning department has identified this route as a main traffic arterial, the rail connection that was built in here was built with that in mind. As you can see over there, there is plenty of room in the span over here to increase the size of the highway, and that's what will happen. If the highway, however, is about, so at the moment it might not be that costly to put a bridge over the top of rail here. But once this kind of fills up that area and fills up that area, then it is unrealistic to have this big road, or the cost of it will be prohibitive, to then cross the rail line. Okay, and that's the kind of playing that I'm doing. Yes, I know. Okay, so then yes, then there's the other aspect. Yes, the slopes for the rail is very, very sharp. Okay. I completely agree with that, and I might actually do something about it. And to be honest, what would happen is, in reality, an embankment will be built, so it would be filled, right, all the way potentially. It'll be filled so that the bridge is only really this section over here, and then the rest is kind of a raised ground embankment. So I will come and fix this so that does work better. We'll have a much more gradual slope down here and the same thing on this side. So I will come back and fix that, because yes, that is correct. We can't have very steep slopes. The first thing I'm going to do though is I am going to increase the speed of this road, because actually maybe the right thing for us to do is not necessarily increase the speed of the road, but to potentially upgrade it to a 2-lane 2x2 highway, right? Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe that is exactly what we need to do. So let's have a look. Let's and we'll start off over here, right? We'll start it off right there. Upgrade it to that highway section. Run it through there. It'll be much quicker. Nice. Running the highway this direction, much quicker than just kind of manually upgrading there, because we'll have to do that in the future anyway. So now our speed is improving, should improve. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so our highway is running all the way to the end of the road now. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just run it back as well. Run it back. And there we go. So now what we'll probably just need to keep an eye on. Look, there's lots of trucks on this. I'm very glad I've got a big arterial route that goes all the way into the industrial area, because there's a lot of truck traffic on here. But hopefully that will speed things up significantly now. Yeah, okay. Keep going, keep going. There we go. And I want to do that. I don't want it 3 lanes there. It looks funny. Okay, this is good. Now we've sped up the whole thing over here. The only thing I need to keep an eye on is this turn that we've got going on over here, and this is probably going to get a little bit busy. Let's quickly check what we've got over here for junction control. I can never remember what we need to do here. This is a new setup for me. Line connector, manual traffic light, switch traffic light, this one. Let's see what we've got. So guys, you at the moment will have to wait, right? You'll have to wait. These guys need to move. Okay, I think what's going to happen is we're going to very soon we're going to have to do a grade separation over here. I don't think this is going to work. This is going to work much longer. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. That's definitely going to be an issue. The rest of this, oops, I didn't want to pause it. I actually wanted to speed it up a little bit. The rest of it, we'll keep an eye on it. But so the highway is going. Okay, so now I'll fix this. Maybe let's quickly have a look. Let's quickly expand something here. So there's a little bit of development going on in the city before I go and fix the rail line over there. I am wondering whether, let me really see. So that's a bit of a slope over there. So we can probably probably get a little road to run off there. And this way? Yeah, I think so. We'll have a nice intersection that does this. Yeah, this could be a pretty nice kind of mid-town or kind of downtown little look and feel area over here. Okay, what I am going to do is I am going to see about expanding. Let's get normal roads. Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to see about expanding this ever so slightly over here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just about that much. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this one in a not a nice straight line. I don't like the idea of it. Straight off of this 90 degrees, yeah, like so, and like so. Ooh, I need to bend that. And now what I'll do is how will I bend this? Hang on. Shall we do it a little bit like this and then bend it like that? Okay, let's do that. So let's straighten this guy up a little bit, just like so, and then we will bend it like this and bend it like that. Bend it like Beckham, right? Okay, that looks weird. Sorry. That looks too weird, man. Too weird. Need to do it. No, that's too much. 3 and no. Let's try it from this side. Yes, yeah. I think that's better. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna mess around with it any further. Okay, so let's do a similar arrangement over here, and I just want to do something like that. I don't like it. I don't like that. Unless we contour it. Okay, unless we slowly contour it as a bit of a mountain pass type road, right? Are you liking that? Is that good? Good stuff. Okay, I'm not going to finish it off now. I'm not sure what I want to do with it yet, but oof. Any city safety department will freak out with that. No vision, come over here at blinding speed, and that's a big problem. Okay, so we might change this in future as it becomes a safety concern. Okay, what I'm going to do now though is probably add an extra bit over here. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to do this. Just do a straight one. And I'm wondering about potentially not connecting it up there. But it is so damn close. Maybe I'll just connect it up. That's gonna be fine to connect that up. Okay. What I want to do now is see where I pop out another one over here. Good stuff. Good stuff. So that's the road out of there, and we can now start to see that things things are starting to look a little bit funny because our angles aren't perfect, which is fine. Angles are hardly ever perfect in a road network. So what I'm thinking is we probably need, actually, let's do something like that. And I'm going to trim this back a little bit. So I'm just going to do like a half a one like so, and half a block. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a bit of a, oops, it's not quite what I wanted, something like that. Yeah, you're liking that? I think it looks peachy. Peachy. And what I'll do is I will pop in a bit of a dead end over there. And then this one, I'm not sure if we need to do something with that. We can probably do, I'm liking this as a bit of a area so that we have clear defined routes through here that doesn't get too busy. Well, that's the intention at least. We'll see about how it works still. Okay, so we need to run a bit of piping along the road network. I'm also going to extend this one. Yeah, that's fine. And now let's fill in a few things. Okay, what I think is that this area over here will probably be a bit of a commercial center again, and I'm going to do it fairly simple, just like that, and maybe just like that. So 2 spots of commercial like so. The rest I'm going to fill in with residential like that. And I am going to be sure to add a little bit of pedestrianization to run from the one to the other. And now this snapping thing is pissing me off a little bit. Should I just take it off? Take off the snapping. Is it angle? I had a comment about it. Can I just take off all the snapping? Yes, I can. And there you go. So now that's a pedestrian connection through there only. Perfect. Perfect. I like it. I am loving it. That is becoming a pretty nice new area in our city. Okay, now let me quickly take care of this thing over here, because people are hating it. Hating it. Okay, now do I have, okay, let's see. I might have to, okay, so let's pop that one out. We'll rip it out all the way. Okay, like so, and the same thing on this side. We'll just leave the bridge intact and we will rip it out all the way. So now let me have a quick look at the, it's in here, right? The terraforming. Where's the terraforming? In here? Yeah, here it is. Okay. How do I use this again? Elevate and lower terrain. Elevate by clicking the primary mouse button. Lowering by clicking the secondary mouse button. So is it slow? Is it a slow process? Okay, so we need to elevate it first, and I just need to try and see. Yeah, that's about the right level. That is about the right level over there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is now I need to click it. Ooh, undo. Can I undo? I can undo. I love it. Okay, click the secondary mouse button to choose the target height, and then drag it around. Okay, so secondary mouse button. Now target height is being expanded a little bit. Nice, nice. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Now, what we need to do is let's click the second one over there. We just want to make sure that we do it ever so slowly. Ever so slowly slope it back down, right? And I'm hoping this will work out for me. Okay. And it's probably not even, let's stretch this out a little bit more, Let's click it there and stretch that out a little bit, and we'll click it here and we'll stretch that out a little bit, and we'll click it there and we'll stretch that out a little bit. Yes, that is starting to look pretty decent. And again, and again, and a little bit more over here, and oops, and a little bit more like that. Nice. Nice. It's still okay. How is that looking? It's still pretty steep though. It's still pretty steep. So let's do it one more run. Let's stretch that. Let's stretch that. Let's stretch that one. Let's stretch this one out. Okay, let's try one more. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm liking it. Oop, oop. This is working really well. This is working so well. Okay. Okay, and stretch it. And stretch it. And stretch it. What's happening? Is that looking good? That is looking pretty decent. So when we have roads, smaller roads coming through here, what we'll have is we'll see about just dipping them down and through here. Okay? Okay, what else do we have? Now I'm just worried about tying in actually. Okay, so let's stretch it a little bit more, and we'll stretch this and we'll stretch that. Right, something like that. Okay, let's see how that works. I'm hoping you guys enjoy this part of it. If not, let me know if it's too boring, and I'll generally stand to do this a little bit differently. Okay, how's that? Yeah? Is that too bridge-like? Let's try it one more time. I'm sure there's probably there are mods. I think Move It, right? I should just use Move It. How's this? Does this work? No. Now we're tunneling in there. I don't want that. I definitely don't want that. I'd rather do the other way around, but it's almost like it's like a bridge on top of it. Okay, so that's gone down. How much? Well, this is not a bridge here, right? That's perfect, actually. That is really perfect. That is really perfect. Okay. And now, but now it's not quite what I had in mind here. That's looking very good, very good. Now we just need to start bending it a little bit. And again, it's a rail line, so bending is also a bit of an issue. So if we do that, like so. Yeah, it's not liking the bend. Okay, let's see. That? How does that look? Come on, you've got to like that. That is how it works, right? That is how you do this. I know that looks a little bit funny over there. This section looks a little bit funny. I might switch Move It on and see how that goes. But you've got to like that. That is really the right way of doing it. Okay, now this side is going to be a bit more of a challenge because it's going to run around the corner over here. Okay, let's try it quickly. Okay, first things first, let's build this up to the level we want. Yeah, that's about right. I might do it a little bit higher. Yes, I think that's fine. So now that's the level I want, so click it and let's expand the area a little bit, the embankment area. Okay, good. Okay, so that's the landing. Now let us see about stretching it out this way. ever so slowly, right? We're just gonna slowly move it around here. I'm very worried that it's gonna be a tough one to turn around the curve there, but we're gonna do it because the engineering generally isn't the problem. It's going to be a tight curve around here going into the station on the back of these areas. We're very close to the station. Damn, we're very close to the station. Is that maybe a little bit too much? Maybe we should drop it a little bit. Let's see about this level and drop it this level over here. This level over there. Drop it a little bit quicker. Then this level over here and drop it a little bit quicker over there. Yeah, it's starting to take a bit of shape. And this level, and we'll bring that in a little bit. Nice, 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 nice. I think that is fairly gradual. Okay, and I'm going to finish it off, and that's going to be it. I'm not going to spend a myriad of time on... I'm not going to spend forever on trying to fix that, though. Okay. Hang on. We need something like... hang on. How is this? No, I need something a little bit sharper. Not too sharp, though. That is what I'm after. Just like that. And we will do that. And this is too sharp. That is too sharp. Okay, let's cut it back just a little bit from there, and we'll try this again. I need to lift that. Perfect. I think that works well, apart from that little section over there. That probably needs to be raised up a little bit, but I'm going to leave it as be. So that is way too sharp, I know. But this is generally how you would do that kind of thing. So it won't be an awkward little bridge. It'll be an embankment up along the side with it, with just a little bridge section through where the actual road is running. Okay, so that's the end of that. I'm not going to spend any more time on that. I'm going to now move on to filling the rest of this development. So again, we've got some residential demand. So I'm going to extend this through here and through there. And also on this side over there, and it's going to be a nice big residential development. In terms of offices, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill a little bit more residential over there, and I'm going to fill the residential on this side, probably not all the way to the end there, but something like that, and even some residential here. Okay, and this section will probably leave open to accommodate some queuing for cars and so. All in all, that is looking pretty good. I'm very happy with how this is turning out. Now, the next thing we want to do is allocate where here we're going to have our rail station and how we're going to tie to it. So the first thing that I want to make sure is that we leave enough room if we wanted to upgrade to a major road. And also you would not have the rail station off of this main road. You would have it a little bit pushed back a little bit. So let's just build the rail station and see how that goes. So standard train station over here. Okay. And of course we can't just build it. We need to, I'm thinking over here somewhere. So I need to lay down a bit of a road for it. Just a bit of straight road, right? Say maybe right like this, right? Maybe a little bit more this way, so something like that. What is this flashing thing going on over here? So maybe if we do a sort of set a straight section like that, okay, something like that, right? Yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna have to claw this back and see about getting it on the right side of this road, though. Okay, so now let us go and see this train station. So if I want to pop it all, maybe not all the way. Can I actually do this? I don't want it too close to that though. I think this is fine. I'm popping the rail station over there. And now let's finish off this road with a bit of a bendy tool. Yeah, that's pretty good. Blake Street rail station. I might pull that back a little bit. So let's get the rail and finish it over there. What is going on? Hang on, this tool might be better. Yeah, like so and like so. Nice. That's okay. It's not a high-speed rail. It's just kind of a standard commuter rail. So that's okay. Now let's see. So over here, though, you will have either at-grade crossings at the beginning, which I might use at the moment. Either at-grade crossings or yeah, I'm gonna trim it back just a little bit. Okay, so let me trim back this one and one more, and now we'll tie them in. Okay, good stuff. We've got it. Got a nice ooh, look at that. See, managing the slope very, very gradually. Okay, so we still need to look at how we tie this one back in, but we'll get to that as soon as there's some kind of passenger rail that we need to run around. Yeah, that's very tight. Okay, so now what we're going to do at the moment is we will just run a at-grade crossing here. That too close. Oh, I can actually run it right there. We're going to run an at-grade crossing there. The reason you run it right there is because it coincides with the train stopping at the station. But still, you don't do that as a long-term strategy, because once everything gets busy here, that will be a problem. So let's kink that one like so, and we will join that up. It's a little bit kinked over there, but it's okay. So there we go. We've got a connection through here, a bit of a convoluted connection from the one side to the other. Let's hook up some utilities. Okay, so alongside this road over here, we're providing utility arrangements. There we go, and our first rail station is in play. Click, I think now we can say allow intercity trains. So now for the first time we might start seeing some rail coming in and through here. And what I want to do is I want to build a nice dense mixed use development around here. And this looks a little bit funny over there. Nice big dense mixed use development over here. Do we have a crematorium of some kind? Does not seem that way. Wow, this guy must have had no water for a long time. We've got tons of people dying everywhere, so let me quickly pop in a little bit of these services. So see about a crematorium. Yeah, we don't actually have one anywhere. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually pop it in over here. That's one we'll have there. So that can kind of easily connect onto these areas. This side here is a little bit of an issue. I might actually try and pop something in here somewhere, but I don't want it to be maybe over here on this side. Yeah, something like that. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Let's pop it in there. So I've added a crematorium or two. And is that it? We shall pop an extra one over here somewhere, just to make sure that we don't have issues with it. Don't know who would like to live next to a crematorium. Certainly I'm a little bit skeptical about it being a cool place to live against, but these people are loving it. Fine. So that should sort apologies, sort the stuff out. Okay, well, I'm going to put a cut in here. I'm ExactChaos, and this has been Cities Skylines. Exactly, we're playing Exactville. If you've liked this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you've got serious issues with my rail bridge, please leave them in the comments. And yeah, subscribe to my channel to see what we get up next time. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.